Hello, welcome. Let me show you how I cook party standard okwa. I will take you on a step-by-step and show you how I cook this delicacy with very well sun-dried okwa. Let's go. I'll be cooking 6 cups of ukwa, also known as breadfruit. This one is sun-dried and it's very dry. You can see how dry it is looking. But by the time I finish cooking it, you can hardly tell that this is not fresh ukwa. I will start by pouring hot water, not totally boiled water, but hot water, like 90-degree hot water, and leave it to set for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, I will take it and wash it very well. Most times it has sands and stones and dirt, so you need to wash it properly before you can go ahead to cook it. After cooking it, I'll be adding it in pressure pot. I prefer to use pressure pot to cook it because this is very dry okwa, so pressure pot will make it to cook faster. Also, I'll be using mili into, that is the edible potash. This is edible potash from palm ash. You can see how I prepare it. I have a video. I'll put the link below this video to show you how I prep this palm ash water for you to use it to cook various meals. And this is the palm ash water when the water has settled down. This is like after 3 days. The water settles down, makes it looks very clean. So I'll use 2 cups of this milling to cook these 6 cups of okwa. And I'll be cooking it exactly 15 minutes. You add the water. I've added the water to the maximum where it is required, the maximum of the pot. I'll be cooking this exactly 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, it will be done. These are the main ingredients I'll be using to cook this. This is crayfish ground together with Cameroon pepper. This is locust bean ogiri, 1 spoon. This is onubu, dried and washed onubu, bitter leaf. And I'll be using 2 dry fish. Dry fish gives it special taste. If you want to get that party standard okwa taste, you need to use dry fish. I'll also be using oil, red oil. A separate pot, add the washed onubu, the washed bitter leaf, and boil it. If the bitter leaf still has some bitter taste on it, when it finishes boiling, you pour out the water and put a fresh water. Then you add your washed dry fish. Add the washed dry fish and also add your red oil. Some people don't like the okwa to be really red, so they add a little of red oil. But if you like your okwa to be quite red, then like here, I've added 2 of my wooden spoons, so the okwa is going to be quite red. Then I've added some seasoning cube, and allow it to simmer. Put some salt, cover the pot, and allow it to simmer for about 7 to 8 minutes. Now let's check our okwa to see if it's done. Oh yes, so this is exactly 15 minutes later when I put the okwa in the pot. This is 15 minutes later and the okwa is very soft now. So the mili into and the pressure pot has helped the okwa to cook properly smooth and properly soft. So when you're eating the ukwa, it's soft. Odelede. While you're watching, please give the video a thumbs up. Thank you. So when the ukwa is done, you know that it's soft enough. You can see there's still a little water under the pot, but you can add, because ukwa, it's something that swells. It needs water, and the longer it stays, the drier it becomes. So you can always add a bit more water, then put what you have cooked in the other separate pot, add it together with the ukwa, then go ahead and put the other seasoning like the crayfish, the ogiri. This ogiri is 1 tablespoon. The ogiri, make sure your ogiri is dissolved. So I've tried to dissolve the ogiri separately so that I'll be sure that it's well dissolved. Mix it together, mix it very well together. Add a bit of salt if there's not enough salt to taste. You cover the pot. After mixing it very well, cover the pot and reduce the heat. Very important, because at this point the ukwa is going to be sticky. It's gonna be sticky underneath the pot if you don't reduce the heat. So here, reduce the heat and cover the pot. Allow it to simmer for another 7 to 8 minutes. This is one of those delicacies in Igbo land that you hardly see in any big ceremonies. Even when you see it, like in weddings and funerals, it is usually reserved for special guests. That is to tell you how expensive it is and how much they cherish it, especially in Anambra State. So this is the way it is prepared, the party standard ukwa. And the ukwa is done. Tastes very, very, very delicious. So this is our party standard ukwa using very dried ukwa. So if you were to use fresh ukwa, it's gonna be extraordinary. But this as it is very, very, very delicious. Soft enough, it melts in the mouth taste. I hope you have learned something today. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe and click the like button. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.